What's up, y'all? I'm back at it again. I recently read The Release of Power by David Oedipo. The author has repeatedly declared 1 billion demons aren't enough to stop me. The witch that can look me in the face has not yet been born. The occultic man that will ever dare me is not alive anywhere. Today we'll be learning how to develop a far above mentality, so let's get into it. The author said the reason why he can make bold claims like the ones above is because of Micah 3:8. It says, "But truly, I'm full of power by the Spirit of the Lord." When the Lord delivered his commission to him, telling David Oedipo the hour has come to liberate all the world from all oppressions of the devil, he said ever since he heard that, he's seen the kingdom of darkness be completely humiliated. Every believer has been empowered to humiliate and frustrate the kingdom of Satan. But first you have to take grasp of these 4 basic truths to develop a far above mentality. The first truth is Satan is powerless. Until you render Satan powerless, you cannot possess your possessions. The author said that he discovered so much Satan's weaknesses that he's no longer a concern to him. He said no man can enter into his inheritance except he renders the opposition powerless. By the death and resurrection of Jesus, Satan has no more power. Jesus' death and resurrection marked the final end of the devil's reign. Romans 13:1 says, "Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but of God." There is no power but of God. Anything called power outside of God is fake. In Psalm 62:11, it says, "God has spoken once, twice have I heard. That power belong unto God." In Matthew 28:18 through 19, Jesus, when he rose from the dead, said, "All power is given to me in heaven and in earth. Therefore, go forth and teach all nations." Jesus is saying, let everyone know I'm the only holder of power in heaven and earth. The second truth is light is required for power. If you must walk in power over the forces of evil, the principal requirement is light. Once you carry light, darkness has to respect you. Colossians 1:13 through 14 says, "Who has delivered us from the power of darkness and have translated us into the kingdom of his dear Son, in whom we have redemption through his blood, even to the forgiveness of sins." God is not going to deliver you. He's already delivered you. The devil has nothing but deception, so understanding is the light that shatters it. The third truth is that every believer is placed far above. Satan must take orders from you because you've been placed far above him, and he must obey you. Revelation 12:7 through 12 says, "He has prevailed not, neither was there any place found for him any more in heaven." So the author says when you talk to sickness or a devil, whatever you talk to them as the one in charge, because you are. You have to be so conscious of it that it becomes your lifestyle. The fourth truth is that fear brings you into bondage. Until you overcome fear, you will never be an overcomer. It's the principal hurdle you must overcome before you can be a winner in life. When you see horses and chariots all around you, and people are perhaps greater in number than you are, God says, "Be not afraid, for I'm with you." For you to be immovable, you have to build absolute trust in God and rid yourself from fearful thoughts. The same way mountains are immovable is the same way a believer that has absolute trust in God is immovable. Psalm 125:1 through 2 says, "They that trust in the Lord shall be as Mount Zion, which cannot be removed, but abideth forever. As the mountains are round about Jerusalem, so the Lord is round about his people from henceforth even forever." When you receive a heart that trusts God, you'll be surrounded with mountains. We're fighting a battle that's already been won. You need to carry the consciousness that the Lord your God is with you always. It's time to dare the devil and he'll surrender to you. Unparalleled confidence is what makes a conqueror. Without being power conscious, there's no triumph. So to summarize everything, the first truth is that Satan is powerless. He's already defeated, and the work that Jesus did on the cross completely took all the power from him. The second truth is light is required for power. It's your revelation and understanding of the word that gives you authority and dominion over all the works of the enemy. The third truth is that you've been placed far above all things by the resurrection of Jesus Christ. And the fourth truth is that fear brings you into bondage. You can never be a victor if you walk in fear. So from this day forward, may you see yourself as God sees you, which is far above all things. In Jesus' name. Until next time.